so glad to be with you, Ice House, because I'm exhausted. I just got back from my family vacation, and I think I need a vacation from the family vacation. Nobody told the single self-centered auntie from Los Angeles that kids are so whiny at the beach. My sister's kids, my nephew, he came up to me, he's like, "Auntie, I need some sunscreen." I'm like, "Not on this $30 bottle from Nordstrom's, you don't, kid." Then he doesn't stop, you guys. Like, he keeps coming. A half hour later, he comes back to me and he's like, "Auntie, I'm hungry now. I need a sandwich." I'm like, "Well, you know what? Auntie is nursing a hangover." Okay? It's vacation. And she only had time to make one sandwich. And guess who's got the munchies? Guess who's got them? Anyway, it is good to be back. I work from home, and I gotta tell you guys, people think it's a great gig. It is really lonely and depressing working from home. It's like, you know you need social interaction when you're visiting Big Lots 5 times a week. And the cashiers actually know you by name. And they're like, hey, Rebecca, hey, are you back for the defective one-eyed Santa sale? But no, seriously, you guys, I'm addicted to discount stores. I am. I'm in them all the time because everyone knows you do this. Whenever you go into a discount store, you play this little game in your head. You convince yourself that everything's so cheap, you should buy it. You're like, okay, I know I live in a studio apartment in Hollywood, but it's only $19.95, and I could really use a large garden fountain. Anyway, I love the Big Lots because it's the only retail institution that sells solar-powered garden lamps that actually require 2 AA batteries. You'll get that one on the way home. When I was on vacation, I did see a craze sweeping the nation. I don't know if you guys have noticed it too, but I don't know, America, I think we're in big trouble. Just when we thought we were safe in our flip-flops, and the days of Birkenstocks were behind us, some jackass in a shoe lab was like, what's uglier than a Birkenstock? I know, a Dutch boy rubber clog. And I'll call it a croc. Oh my God, seriously, when these shoes first came out, I'm like, oh, those will be gone in a year. I called my mom the other day, I'm like, Mom, I have to say, I am so proud of you. You were ahead of this croc craze. You had those shoes back in 1985. They were called rubber gardening shoes. Should have never left the garden. It's like someone left the gate open and they were like, come on guys, let's go mainstream. No, seriously though, I'd love to meet the person who invented these shoes because somehow they have convinced America that wearing rubber on your feet in 100-degree weather is a good idea. And yet the same person can't get Kevin Federline to wear rubber ever. Ever. Seriously, I don't know. While we're on the subject of fashion, can we talk, guys from Southern California? Really? I was walking down Sunset Boulevard the other day. I saw a guy with a black ski hat on and sandals in 85-degree weather. Really, guys? Is it that cold in LA? Do we really need ski hats? I mean, I grew up with snow. Really, we don't. The only time I want to see you wearing a ski hat is when we're married and we're so bored that we have to role play you breaking into the apartment to make wild, passionate love to me. Right, ladies? There's some ladies who really, that's their fantasy. Sick. You girls are sick. Sick girls. I don't know what you think this ice house is, but it's not that kind of place. Hey, does anyone feel bad for inanimate objects? Oh, you don't? Because I do. I give them personalities all the time, every day. Like the other day I woke up, I was feeling really depressed about Friendster and Napster. You know? Seriously, how do you think they must feel right now? I mean, I was picturing them like sitting on a corner somewhere in Pasadena drinking boxed wine going, remember when we were huge and everybody loved us? And Friendster's like, man, I hooked people up that never would have been friends outside the internet. Anyway, that's a new one. Let's work that out. That's okay. We can get past it. We still love each other. Yeah, and I feel bad for treadmills. I do. My mom's got one she never uses. It seems as though every house in America has one, but it's not used for walking. Like, I was thinking, poor treadmill, when you bought him off the Home Shopping Network, he was all optimistic. He was like on the truck with the UPS guy going, I'm going to someone's house and I'm going to make him really healthy for like 2 weeks, and then I'm going to become a wardrobe. Come on, you guys know you hang your clothes on your treadmill. We all do it. Anyway, I was reading ladies that like the man breaking in the apartment. I was reading on the internet news the other day. It said, study, men pick women based on looks. It's true, it was on the internet. Our tax dollars went into that study, and I'm really confused. Because my mom always says, oh, you're so cute. Well, nobody's picking me. I'm sorry, does being a psycho girl cancel that statistic? That's just to keep the creepy comic guys away after the show. No, but seriously, ladies, men choose us based on looks. This is groundbreaking. You mean it's not our incessant chatter over home makeover shows? Or the advice we give you guys in every area of your life that makes you want us? It's true, though. My friend Sean came up to me a few weeks ago and he goes, oh, man, I was dating this girl, but I had to break up with her because she had cankles. And I was like, I gotta go. I'm like, really? Well, have you heard from her? He's like, no. I'm like, well, maybe she realized that you had little hands. And she was like, oh, he's got hankles. I gotta go. Guys, here's some advice. We don't care what you look like, us women, we don't. You could be a torso with one eye, but if you're rich, we're getting married. We're getting married. Anyway, before I leave you guys, can we talk about texting before I go? When did texting take the place of properly dating a woman? I have like 9 guys texting me right now, not one is called. I'm like, what are these guys thinking? Are they like, God, how many texts is it gonna take to get this girl in a bed? Working my ass off here. Look, if you think I'm gonna put out on the first text, hey, you've got the wrong girl. It's gonna take at least 3 guys, and it better be Shakespearean love poems, okay? Anyway, my name is Rebecca Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you.